Hello, my name is Zoe. I'm in a coma, and this is my story. A year ago, I was living with my dad in Casablanca. I dropped out of uni. I had no idea.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They're perfectly engineered and sturdy. They're perfectly engineered and sturdy. No expense has been spared in forging these pipes. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the street people still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst. That might be Arne Stont's young widow. Pardon me, mistress. I'm looking for the Stant widow.
I'm Gertie Stant. Who are you?
I knew your husband. He was a brave man.
Knew him? How did you know him?
We met in Friar's Keep, mistress. On the night of his death. He saved my life. In return, I granted him death.
You granted... You killed my husband.
He was dying. They would have tortured him had they found him alive. He asked me to visit you, to tell you that he loves you.
Oh, don't talk to me of love. He helped you survive. You held my husband's life in your hands. And you killed him? You are despicable. Leave, before I call the City Watch on you.
It's a good thing the streets are as empty. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. Greetings, brother.
What? Who's there? Gods damn it. You gave me a right scare, mate. Where in the Seven Hills did you come from?
The shadows. Step aside, I'm late for the assembly.
Right, of course. Blood and land, brother.
We'll keep this simple. The blood and land.
Yeah, all right. Wait, that's my line. What's the passphrase?
Blood and...
You don't belong here. This is a private gathering.
You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you put this muck on my door? Just because I'm human, don't mean I'm interested in your speciesist propaganda. I've lived next door to Dolmari most of my life, and they've never once done me or mine any harm. Here's what I think of your so-called humanist rally. And your Honour Hilarist can go fuck himself. He's a traitor. You all are. When the Azadi finally pack up and leave, we will remember what you've done. Be sure of that.
He wants the correct passphrase before he'll allow me through. Honor and... what? There's a word missing.
It's disgusting what's going on in there. Them bad-mouthing magicals like they're the...
Excuse me.
Balance! Where did you come from, eh? I didn't even see ya. What do you want? I don't want no trouble.
That piece of paper you tore. Do you have the other half?
What piece of... The National Front flyer? Why? Who are you?
Someone who's on your side.
Well, I dunno. You sound Azadi to me. What do you want that flyer for?
Long story. I need it to find a traitor. A traitor to the rebel cause.
Oh, right. Well, if it means getting back at that National Front filth, then by all means. Take it. And Balance bless you for standing up to those bastards.
Honor and humanity. It's the slogan used by the National Front. That must be the passphrase I need to get into the meeting. Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
I'm not going to just keep blood, land, honor and humanity. That's what these people claim to care about. Honor and humanity.
Faith and family, brother. Go on through, mate. The meeting's already begun. If you haven't seen Mr. Illyris speak before, you're in for a proper treat. That man is an example to us all.
Brothers, sisters, cousins, brave, humble human folk. Welcome to this meeting of the National Front for Faith and Family. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity of your time. Thank you for braving these ill-lit occult courts in your tireless search for truth. Yes. Oh, yes. The selfless work of our benefactors, the enemy lurks out there, in the shadows. Look about. Look. Fear them, the enemy, for they are close. They are everywhere. I smell saddens my heart to see you standing before me, standing up for what's good and fair. Glory, cousins, glory be upon you, in the light of the goddess. Yes, I spoke recently with our benefactors. I spoke to them about that immigrant who is magical. Yes. I spoke to them. I said, listen to these humble, brave folk, your cousins. Humans brought to their knees by the magical, driven to bankruptcy, to moral corruption. Simple, uncomplicated men and women led astray by the devilish, demonic, magical necromancer. I said to them, we need to make a stand. Now. We need to rally behind our benefactors, behind our own. And I said to them, what you need, what they need, what we need, is someone to stand up and speak the human cause. The true Mercurius.
He leads this national front for faith and family.
And his foreign tongues. Yes. You know me. You know I seek no fame or fortune. I seek only truth. I seek the light. I seek justice.
I'm too far away to get a real sense of that person.
Human folk like you. Yes.
I'm too far away to get a real sense of that
person. I stand here before you.
There's nothing unusual about that person.
I stand here before you as your
There's nothing unusual about that person.
Soon the city will elect a new council.
Nothing in particular stands out.
A new leader. One who will take responsibility
and as a
for the
variant unless my nose
that
deceives
haunts these occult, ill-lit lanes.
He reeks of tobacco.
Do great work.
And as a deer variant unless my nose deceives me.
Important work.
Hammy used to smoke
illustrious work. But they can't be everywhere.
Her posture is odd.
They can't protect all of you
It's
from
almost
your
like she's
dark
tilting
neighbours.
slightly to one side.
And where the Azadi fall short, where their light doesn't reach,
her clothes smell strongly of tar and smoke.
Help.
She
Take
must be a factory worker.
That fly above us.
There's nothing unusual about that person.
Yes. Those blasphemous constructs that fly
His left arm keeps twitching.
Decent, humble,
he appears to have some sort of muscular dysfunction. He smells of lavender oil.
Magical.
Maybe he's a physician.
I'm
too far away to get a real sense of that. Nothing in particular stands out.
Nothing
in particular stands
betrayal of all of humanity.
I'm too far away to get a real sense of it.
Our benefactors, the Azadi, they cannot
She's humming to herself.
Every line,
it's
arrest every traitorous child.
A sweet
lullaby. More important things to do.
There's nothing unusual about that person. There's nothing unusual about that person.
What does the City Watch do?
Goddess.
They stop good, honest, simple human folk from meting out well-deserved justice.
Or taken a bath in months.
They stop us from punishing the magical.
Nothing in particular stands out.
For his necromancy
He
and
smells of lavender oil.
Why?
Maybe he's a physician. His left arm keeps twitching. He appears her clothes smell strongly of tar and smoke.
On a magical.
She must. Her posture is
cast
odd.
A spell on our
it's
young
almost like she's
sister.
tilting slightly to one
she's
side.
Falling in with the magical, possessed with dark lust and obscenity. And our cousin is thrown in the dungeon for doing what's right.
Honor Hilaris.
What's just.
He leads this national front for faith and family.
This is what the Watch does. Punishes brave.
Nothing in particular stands out.
Human folk
too far away to get a real sense. Nothing in particular stands out.
Trying to save a young girl's soul from
her
that
posture is
demon,
odd.
The magical
it's almost like she's
immigrant.
tilting slightly to one side.
No.
He reeks of tobacco.
The City Watch
and as a deer
needs
variant,
leadership.
unless my nose deceives me.
Mercuria needs leadership.
Hammy used to smoke
Someone
this.
who can stand up against the magical and say, this far and no further. Someone who's willing to make sacrifices, to hammer in a few nails to build a home. The Watch is willing to hammer no nails, to build no home. I blame their leader, that woman with unnatural desires. And I blame her leaders, that boneless council, slave to the immigrant, the magical. What can be done? There is only one solution. Change. Change. Yes.
He reeks of tobacco.
Yes.
An Atadia
Vote
variant, unless my
faith
nose deceives
and
me.
family. Vote
Handy
blood.
used to smoke this.
Land, honour, and humanity. Vote National Front and vote for your humble
Nothing in particular stands out.
human servant. Yours
Nothing in
truly,
particular stands
Owner
out. She's humming to
Hilarious.
herself.
With my
It's a
guidance
tune
and
I
leadership,
recognise.
the magical,
A sweet lullaby.
that subhuman immigrant,
There's nothing unusual
the dark
about that person.
necromancer and warlock will be banished
I'm
from
too
our
far away to get a
home.
real... There's nothing unusual
Our
about that person.
children will be safe to
He must
play
be
once
wearing
more.
leather
Our women
undergarments.
folks' virtue will
They
be
make an
protected.
unpleasant creaking
And
noise.
these ill-lit... Oh yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you kindly. Thank you. No, it's important that we stand together hand in hand with our benefactors. Yes. I speak regularly with the Azadi. I visit the tower often. I've even broken fast with our bastion of morality, Sami Rahman. Now, no one says we have to abandon our gods. No. No, the light of the goddess is about acceptance, not disapproval. She smiles upon all good humans. Our common enemy is the filthy immigrant, the necromancer, the demon, the magical. That's what this is all about. It's about fighting the magical infestation. It's not about which gods we do or do not worship. No. The Azadi are nothing if not open-minded.
Honor Hilaris.
They'll never
He
curtail
leads
your right
this
to
National
worship
Front
your
for
gods
Faith
of
and
old.
Family.
But of course, the goddess represents the truth and the light. She symbolises the fight against the magical, that sorcerer. To embrace her light is to embrace humanity itself. Thank you again for coming. Thank you.
Did you hear the one about the magical and the pregnant? Hey! Who goes there? Must have been the wind.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
At a National Front meeting, identifying your turncoat.
It takes a traitor to find a traitor. Think you can point him out for us?
I can.
Go on then, before we lose him.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No
That
suffering.
man. Was he at the National Front assembly? His breathing is heavy and
Exotic
wet.
oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
Ah! Easy, pal! Somebody told you what was happening? Help! Help! Nibbles, scrub, tasty morsels. I've got sorted tatters from... You don't look like my usual customers. You're a lot bigger than them. And just sort of... indistinct. Balance be damned. I think I need glasses.
Sandwiches. I've got tasty
Sure you don't want a
sandwiches.
nice lump of pickled cows, kidney?
You look
It's
like the
perfect
sort of
late night
man
lunch.
who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies, spread. On flatbreads, yeast buns, or... Tell your friends!
You do know that you're in the magic ghetto, right? It's just that you don't...
Tell your friends!
From the ghetto.
To cure the first cure? Save your money and time. Oh, good day.
Crispy, bitter.
I am quite
Wrapped in a
possibly the
crunchy
only purveyor of
nice.
scientifically tested potions in the Northlands. Come to Rosewood's Apothecary. I have concoctions to warm your soul.
I sell herbs, ointments, oils and salves. All certified. I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. But those days are over. Even here in Old. Do come again. Oh, hello. Sorry you couldn't find what you were looking for. I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized.
The Magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's hard to shake the feeling that it's wrong for Magicals to be walking around freely. But I'll have to get used to it. I'm fighting for them now.
I've got eats from across the Northlands, from far away as a deer. I have several sturdy cheeses for sale. They've survived many frigid
This
winters and
one
buoyant
sells
summers,
exotic snacks
and
and
they're none the worse
nibbles.
for wear. I keep them in my bed.
I wouldn't mind a bite to eat.
Proves the taste.
A mouthful. A morsel.
You don't look like my usual customers. You're a lot bigger than them. And just sort of tell your friends. Something to tide you over before tea.
I'm not just the best sandwicher in town. Tell your friends.
She's a sandwicher. Practitioner of the ancient art of
pickled
sandwiching.
shrimp cheese,
And
crispy
also an
bitterly,
alchemist.
wrapped in a
Retired.
crunchy yeast bun.
Save your money and time, and I sell 100% natural.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to visit Stark. Ever since I was a girl, we've been told shifters are the only ones able to pass between worlds. I mean, there was that West. Yes, this suppression of an entire race is vastly illogical, and it doesn't make sense to me. Seems being what passed for all its obvious faults, this noisy, stinky, backwards corner of Mercuria is where I want to be.
No potions or spells, I'm afraid. There are laws against those sort of things now. Nothing magical.
She sells
allowed.
herbs and potions, all of it non-magical, or so she claims.
Oh, next time, maybe. My table's always open, day and night.
The Magicals keep their heads high. It's hard to shake the feeling that it's wrong for Magicals to be walking around freely. But I'll have to get used to it. I'm fighting for them now. This one sells exotic snacks and nibbles.
I've got eats from across the Northlands. Evening there. Keep me in mind next time you're
Mercuria's foremost sandwicher here, ready to perform. Tell your friends.
In other words, she makes sandwiches.
Midnight snack.
And
Sandwiches.
she's a sandwicher.
I've got tasty sandwiches.
Practitioner of the ancient art of sandwiching. And
Tell your
also an
friends.
alchemist. Retired.
May your luck.
Cured Elgin meat, pickled shrimp cheese, crispy bitterly, wrapped in a crunchy yeast bun.
Stinky. Good. The trouble with Arcadia is proper.
Come to Rosewood's Apothecary! I have concoctions to warm your soul and lift your spirits. Need to put some spice in your relationship? There's a spice for that.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments. My table's always open, day and night. My table's always open, day and night.
The Azadi return to get proverbial back scratched?
The mole deceived me. There's no need to antagonize the mole. He was just a boy. He'd harmed no one. Does she hate the Azadi so much that she's been completely blinded? The mole deceived me. She said the runner would be unharmed, and yet they killed him. I can see no reason for his murder other than vengeance and cruelty. How can I trust someone like that? I can't let this lie pass, or I will appear weak. You lied to me, Mole.
Just like Azadi lie to my people. Just like they say, come out, little one, you will not be harmed before they slaughter them all.
That boy did no harm to your people.
Banda children did not harm your people.
We have no time for this. What about the rest of our agreement?
I may not honour that part of the arrangement, but I will honour most important part. Your resistance will get weapon. All the weapon I have to give. I still need some for my men. Sharpest sword, swiftest axe, strongest bow. But the rest go to your people. Not your people, Azadi. Your people rebel movement, otherwise would be silly.
Of course. Thank you.
My men will be in touch with your women, and also men. Leave now, Azadi. It's dark and late, and I will sleep. Sleep and dream of happier day in Burrow to the north, where laughter of children fill every tunnel. Dream of friend and of family, while I mourn them all.
He keeps an eye on me at all times. The mole's well protected. Alvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele. At least they're not a raucous or unruly lot. Alvik
What can I
keeps them
get
in
you, my
check.
good man?
I have little faith in the quality of the water in... I'm not here to drink, and I have no use for alcohol. It clouds the mind, confuses the... Goddess knows I'm not a drinking man. What does one order to blend properly in with the patrons of this filthy hive? A glass of iced wine, please.
Iced wine. Wine and ice. Are you trying to draw attention to yourself? Here's your merry men strummed up. Your friend. She's upstairs.
Friend?
Yes, your friend. She's been waiting. You don't want to keep a woman waiting for too long.
I should be getting home.
There are mostly labourers and dock workers in this bar. It's the perfect cover for the resistance.
Help me get started, and then I'll head home.
Alvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele, and I'm sure he's happy about that. She must be this
finally.
friend
There
Alvik
you
was
are.
referring to.
Sit.
She does appear to be waiting
Please.
for someone.
I saved you a seat. Sit down. You look quite ridiculous standing there. Smile. We're old friends, remember?
I don't remember that at all. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I'm not. I'm not with the Resistance, and I'm not a Zadi.
If you're not with the Resistance and you're not a Zadi, who are you working for?
I'm working for me, and I can either make your life easier or a lot worse.
Who in shadows... This must be a mistake. The publican was clearly confused. This woman is not looking for me. Who in shadow's name is this woman? I will have your name.
You will have my name. So forceful, so like a caged animal. You're a popular man, Kian Alvane. Apostle. Everyone wants a piece of you. I hear there's even a bounty on your head.
I'm afraid you've left me at a disadvantage.
I'll even the battlefield. I have as many names as I have friends. And enemies. Some call me Anna.
What do you want from me, Anna?
I like the emphasis. You're a clever boy. I want your assistance, but not right now. You're meeting someone. I'd hate to get in the way. I just wanted a chance to introduce myself, and now I have. So it's time to leave. Look me up sometime. You can find me at this table most evenings. If not, Alvik can pass a message. Big man behind the bar. Wears an apron with a cock, a rooster, and a kitten on it. Can't miss him. Be seeing you, friend.
Wait. How did you see through my veil?
What?
You shouldn't be able to recognize me on sight. Unless you know me intimately.
I don't know what you're talking about. Be seeing you, Alvane.
The witch and the vicar had 6 shots of liquor and presently went for a walk. Come on, said the clergy, a man has his urges, but the witch only...
Who was that?
What? Who? Where?
That woman. Who was she?
A mystery woman, huh? I don't know. I'm not a guy. I don't go looking at every woman who passes by. Liko?
Uh-huh.
Did you see a mystery woman?
No.
God, you need to get out more.
Is this place safe for the two of you?
What? Oh, you mean this. The face. The fur. This is a safe place.
But Azadi drink here.
Ulvik keeps it all under control. Also, magicals are still allowed passage in the city as long as they have valid passes and carry no weapons. Visibly.
You have passes?
Sure do, but
We shouldn't push our luck. It's time to go.
Yeah, that. Come on, Kian. You passed Liko's test. You're okay. We'll head back to HQ.
Test?
Oh, yeah. Liko?
I told you I would not trust you.
And now you do?
No. I merely distrust you a little less. But you did well. I won't kill you. Yet.
That's him being real friendly, you know. Hugs? No? Yeah, me neither. Okay, we really need to go. Come on.
So what did your mystery woman look like?
She had long auburn hair and light freckled skin. She dressed like a ranger.
Of course she did. Your type, huh?
I don't really have a type.
Really? Guy like you, I thought you'd be super choosy.
I'm not... God. I've not had much time for women in my life.
Leaping leapers, are you joking? How old are you? Look at you, you're gorgeous. How did that come out of my mouth?
Leaping leapfurs?
Nope, just nope. You do like women though, right?
Shadow take me.
Not that there's anything wrong with, you know... In fact, I could have
That's
set you up
quite enough,
with...
Enu.
I don't know, this just happens. It's a sickness. I open my mouth and... Blah! It's really disturbing.
Passes. What are you doing out so late?
Drinking.
Dancing.
Just drinking.
Next time, go drinking inside the wall. We don't need your kind at our bars.
No, you're absolutely right. You really, really don't. Goodbye.
Dancing?
Right then and there, it felt like an appropriate answer.
Tell me again about this test.
I expected you to run straight to your mistresses, Alvani. You may be of some use to us. For a while. I will still kill you. Nothing you can do will ever repay your debt to my family and people.
Cheerful. Debt?
Never you mind, Zidling. This is between the Apostle and myself.
Zidling. Really? Really? You know I'm not actually a Zidling, right, Glumbum? I'm of age and I've already been with several men—
That mouth thing again, Zidling.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Where is everyone?
In bed, I guess. It is late.
He's right. It's never this empty. Something's wrong. We should hurry. We need to keep moving. We don't know how many of them there are.
Good catch, Kian! That was a good catch, wasn't it, Liko?
He survived. It was acceptable.
He's totally warming up to you.
Thank the gods of old our boat is still here.
Ladies first. That means you guys. You guys were the ladies. It was a joke. Fine, I'll go first.
I laughed. On the inside.
You would have exploded. I don't think your body can handle laughter, Liko.
I'm glad you're all back safely. How did it go?
Kian was awesome. He even saved our lives.
I would have caught the arrow.
Yeah, I know, but Kian did, and it was awesome!
Any news of the informer?
We brought him here for questioning.
Was that wise? He knows our location now.
That won't be a problem for long.
Maybe not for you, Liko, but it is a problem for me. We don't just execute our prisoners once we're done with them. How did the rest of your mission go?
Alvani followed our instructions. He completed his task to our satisfaction. The end result was adequate.
Hey, whoa. Don't get all mushy on us now, Liko.
I'm glad to see that the three of you can work together. While you were away, we received some news. Bob, who can see?
Right you are, ma'am. As most of you know, the first of the 6 has been due to arrive in Mercuria for weeks now. Well, she's arrived. Their cloud ship docked with the tower not an hour ago. And she ain't alone.
The first is the Azadi's highest authority. Of course she won't travel alone.
Aye, there's that, but I'm not talking about bodyguards or handmaidens or the like, no. She's got some real interesting company. One General Hami, alongside a Mother Utana.
What did you say?
Hami, General, Utana, Mother. Do you know them?
I do. They're with the first of the 6.
So word has it.
How do you know this? Do you have eyes inside the tower?
Not inside, no. On the ground, here and there, close enough. Some tell secrets for money or to protect their own secrets. Some are sympathetic to the magicals. And some are unhappy with Saya and her lapdog Vamon.
They run the city still.
Word is, they're intimate.
A sister and a soldier. That's a capital crime.
Well, that, with Saya ruling the church and Vamon, the state here in Mercuria, there's not much anyone can do.
If anyone can, it will be General Hami and Mother Utana.
You know them well, then?
You knew. You knew they were coming. And you knew my history with them. That's why you freed me from...
Naane! Finally. What news from Myria?
Liko, Shepard, the rebuilding progresses and... Alvani, you are on your feet again.
The traitor? What's that witch doing here? They must not... The traitor? What's that witch doing here? They must not know who she is and what she's done. If I tell them now she's dead, I must confront her in private. The traitor!
They're all well. Rebuilding... apologies, Shepard. I'm tired from my travels. I would like to retire to my quarters.
Of course. Let's speak tomorrow. That goes for all of us. The hour is late. We will reconvene after breakfast.
You knew they were coming. The General and the Mother. That's why you sent Captain Bakim to Friar's Keep. That's why you freed me.
Kian.
Liko was right. You're using me. All those words about being a symbol, about being important to the Resistance.
Does the one exclude the other? You are a symbol. You are a warrior. And now, you're a rebel. I knew they were coming, Utana and Hami. And I knew from our spies in Sardir that you were bound to them both. We saw an opportunity, and we sent Barkim to free you. You can see that we're desperate, Kian. Afraid, alone. Most humans have already given up, given in, become comfortable with this new world, with the Azadi. Many have forgotten about the magicals, or chosen to forget. They carry on their lives, even if we cannot. We few are all that remains of the Resistance. If we lose, all is lost. Our lives, our hopes, our entire future. Lost to darkness. I will do anything to save my people. Make terrible sacrifices, tell lies, anything. Wouldn't you, Kian? So yes, you are a tool. And you are a symbol. Our secret weapon. The key to our survival. It's been a long and tiring day. And there's still much I need to do. We can continue our conversation another day.
I told you, don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a collaborator. I'm not a spy.
I've been expecting you. Why did you protect me in there? Why not tell them what I did?
I called her a traitor, but it was her portal that helped me escape the keep. I only had a moment to decide. That's not enough time to... I couldn't decide on what to tell them.
You're still turning me in, then? Will you at least hear me out?
Everyone deserves... Speak.
When I gave you the location of our base and betrayed April, I thought I was sacrificing one person to save everyone else. But many died because of my actions. This has haunted me. I have questioned my motives. Did I sell her out to save the shipment of food and medicines? Without it, many would have suffered. The old, the sickly, the children. Or did I betray the Resistance to save my own skin? I would have been executed by the Azadi. I truly don't know. Perhaps it was a little of both. Perhaps things are not so black and white. We can never truly know the consequences of our actions. If you keep my secret, I can continue to help. I am of real value to the Resistance, despite my crimes. Turn me in, and more will suffer. But justice, for what it's worth, will be served. It's your choice to make, Alvane, not mine. What is your decision? What will you do with me?
She's important to the Resistance. Without her, they will be even weaker. I must protect her secret, whatever the consequences. However she chooses to justify her betrayal, regardless of her importance to the Resistance, the others deserve to know. Her fate needs to be in their hands. She's important. I'll be watching you.
I promise you won't regret your decision. I will live to repent my sins and serve the Resistance. I'm in your debt, Alvane. Always and forever.
You saved my life, but I may still call on you one day to do something for me.
I'll be ready.
The first is on her way.
Has she mentioned him?
I don't think so. You do know she's brought General Harmy and that mother with her.
Utana, it means nothing. The General was due back in the Northlands.
What about the mother?
She's rumored to be next in line for the seat. She wants to be involved.
She was also the bleeding heart who practically raised Alvane. She sponsored his whole education.
Light. She could be a problem, but what can we do?
We make sure none of them know Kian is alive and with the Resistance.
Mistress, your presence here honors us.
Sister Sire, this is an impressive edifice. It appears your work here has borne fruit.
We believe so, Mistress. We welcome you to Malcuria and the Northlands. Anything you need, you let me know. Mother, I'm pleased to see you as well. To have the both of you here is a great honor.
Quite. The seat wants to know how the mission goes, how the Northlanders are handling the transition, and how many of them have chosen to embrace the light of the goddess.
We will speak of this, and much more. For now, we have prepared dinner for all of you. I hope you will join me.
Right. Well, I am starving. The food on those cloud ships.
General, I did not expect to see you back so soon.
Neither did I. What's this I hear about Kian?
Yes, what of the Apostle?
It pains me to inform you that Alvane died in a riot. He was detained under penalty of death until your visit, Mistress. Unfortunately, the rebels snuck their agents into the prison. They cut him down and burned his body.
Goddess guide his immortal soul to the first mountain.
With every respect to you and your seat, Mother, Alvane was a traitor. He betrayed the cause and he—
May I remind you, sister, that the Apostle was never relieved of his title and should be addressed properly? And may I also remind you that without a proper trial and judgment by the first of the six, his so-called treason remains an accusation and nothing more. Now that he's no longer with us, we may never know the truth. But our people will not be told that the Apostle was a traitor.
Mother.
How did you say he died, Commander?
Stabbed during a riot. They burned his body, hopefully after he'd bled out. We weren't able to retake the prison until the next morning.
I will need to see the keep for myself, Commander, and interview the guards and prisoners.
Certainly. I shall make arrangements for you to visit in a couple of days.
Don't bother, Vamon. I'll go there tomorrow. You don't have to trouble yourself. I'm sure you have better things to do.
As you wish, Mir.
How is the engine progressing?
The engineers are working day and night to connect the tubes. We expect to be able to switch it on according to schedule.
Good. I have brought the final instructions from Sadir. The architect will send any remaining modifications by cloud ship. And when the Prophet returns, he will inspect the engine before we switch it on.
Have you not spoken with him?
Not for many months, but he will be here when our goddess-given task is complete. Only he will know how to bring it to life and to interpret the messages from the engine.
Of course. Please, will the two of you accompany me to the dinner table? I'm sure the kitchen is worried the food will turn cold before we are seated. General, Commander.
Until tomorrow, sister. Mother? My lady? Vamon, if you'll dine with me in my quarters?
Of course, Mia.
Tell me again what happened at the keep.
Hello?
You were there. Ixul Panax Brekal. We met.
Is that a man? It doesn't look human. Have we met before?
We will. We are meeting now. Venari Abnaxus et al. I am Abnaxus of the Venar.
Oh, hi, I'm Zoe of, the humans. Who's that?
He will be Ular Pala, chief of the Ular. Those who remained, children of the Purple Mountains.
Okay. This is a dream, right?
It was. You dreamed of things elsewhen. Of Abnaxus who was, and who will soon have passed beyond the veil and into the great forgetfulness. In the dream, I will speak of the time that has flowed, and the time that will still flow. But outside the dream, I will be sick. I was like a petrified tree in the middle of a river, frozen in this moment, while time parts around me.
I think he said his name is Abnaxus. So why am I having this dream?
You were needed. Achik aksik nabe ajna achik aksik. The first dreamer needs you.
The first dreamer? How did he get over there so quickly? There's some sort of doorway into the mountain.
This one is also sick. This one is dying. Lux Kamel.
What does that mean?
This one's name is Lux. This one is
I can't tell if it's a boy or a girl.
This
She
one
or he
is like you.
is beautiful.
Like your sister. Like those who did dream and shaped reality.
Another dreamer. Wait, that wasn't real. That was just another dream.
Yes. And also much more. We needed you to come. You came. You will come here to help Lux. Everything depends on this. Everything that was, is, and will be. If this one ends, everything ends. All of time.
Someone else told me the same thing. What does it mean?
This one is the first dreamer. This one dreams. And the dream is the universe. When the dream ends...
What's happening? Where are you going? Hey! Hey, come back! Tell me what's going on! Jesus, that felt so real. Oh, is that the time? Oh, shit.
What is that? I don't understand what happened. Okay, G. Go to Dr. Moreau's office. Go to Dr. Moreau's office. Your appointment. Okay. So I get dressed first, probably, huh?
Not now. Tonight. Definitely tonight. Time to roll up my shirt sleeves and get my shit together. After the Eurotrash premiere, of course. I can't miss that. Yeah, no. Later. I'm mortally afraid that thing hasn't been used in... What would be the point? Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
Citizen, hold. Where are you going?
Why?
Answer the question or you will be detained.
I have an appointment.
The streets are unsafe. Return to your home or business to conduct your appointment remotely.
I'm seeing my doctor.
What is the name and business location of your doctor?
They have Dr. Roman Zelenka. His office is in Seshadri Tower.
You are Zoe Meyer Castillo, a resident of Sun and Shine Plaza Terraces by OCG.
Are you asking me a question?
Stay off the streets, Miss Castillo. It's for your own protection.
Sure it is.
Proceed.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in ProPass.
Citizens, pay close attention to the following message. If you have no business outside, please return to your offices.
They're shutting down entire streets now.
Where am I supposed to go?
The eye in the sky reminds you that loitering and unlicensed congregation in the streets is strictly illegal in areas under high administration. Stay inside.
Hey, you, I'm a rootin' to crowdy partner. Where are you off to today?
Rez's office is down by Pristov. Mira's shop is like the Uminska camp. I'm going to Seshadri Tower.
The tallest tower in all of ProPass. I hope you get to where you're going.
start. I'm just a guy with guitar, trying to make sense of it all. Everything just seems so banal, but there's no need to stay up and ponder. Get out there before it's all gone. I know it's not that easy.
This is no place for a young lady. Move along. Nothing to see here.
Why be outside when you can be inside enjoying an infinite selection of toys?
There's absolutely nothing I would want in there.
The eye in the sky watches so you don't have to. Help us help you. Stay inside and comply with all eye directives without delay.
A dream junkie, hooked up to the dream machine and lost in dream time. It's a drug, and it's dangerous. Yeah, screw the career, the campaign, and my boyfriend. It's party time for Zoe. No.
Life is dreary and meaningless, but your dreams don't.
Oh damn, where's that?
Citizens, all eye personnel posted for your safety and security alone. Comply with all demands immediately. Do not resist. Do not question.
Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
You look like you could need some directions, miss. Yee-haw, I got a hankering for giving you directions.
Rez's office is down by Prista Vista. I'm going to Seshadri Tower.
The tallest tower in all of Propass. That'd be right here, sweetheart. Y'all come back anytime now, you hear?
It may be right here.
That's the Hand That Feeds logo. It's conveniently pointing the way to the entrance.
Fuck off. And fuck reality.
I think just disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous. That right there is why I don't use a dream machine and why I think they're so dangerous. The collapse, August 8th, 2209. The day everything went to hell. I remember only fragments. It was a scary day. Those ad bots are all over the place. Sometimes I think they target me specifically just to fuck with me.
Life is dreary and meaningless, but your dream president should follow your message. If you have your business outside, please return to the office as always. Your board will choose
They're like mosquitoes, constantly buzzing, blood-sucking parasites. Like it or not, and I don't, you can't deny that Watty's doing a really good job selling their dream machines. I think just disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous, and I'd probably get beaten up for trying to help.
I'm afraid the Madame is not in at the moment. I will tell her you stopped by.
Well, what do I do now? I don't know what to do now.
Where the fuck am I going?
Why spend time outside breathing toxic fumes and battling the crowds? Citizens, all I personnel have been posted for your safety and security alone. Comply with all demands immediately. Do not resist. Do not question.
I'm saying is the acquisition will be. We're making damn sure.
There's been more and more of these I shouldn't get involved.
Convergence of interests.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in Propass.
Over here.
I wasn't sure you'd make it today. What with the Panzer Pandu out in force. Say hello to our new robot overlords.
It was touch and go. Were you waiting for me?
I don't do apologies.
Okay.
When you bumped into me outside the collective, I was confrontational. I didn't mean to be.
You don't do apologies, Nilla.
You're right, so shut up and accept it.
Accepted. So why were you confrontational?
Paranoia, Zozo. I'm just on edge with this party business. No big deal.
Party business? Oh, she must mean by party business. Oh, she must mean the Marxists. I'm curious to know what's got her so on edge. By party business, she probably means the Marxists. And it's really none of my business. Party business. Oh, she must... What's going on?
Manifesto's starting to come apart at the seams. Too many conflicts of interests. Ribas is having a tough time keeping everyone in line. There's no consensus about strategy, about what to do to get people to open their eyes and see what's really going on in this city. Some want to keep doing what we have been doing. Peaceful protest, debate, passing out pamphlets. Others want to take more radical action.
Like what?
It's politics, Zozo. You know how it is. The hardest part is agreeing on a common agenda. I'm not sure it matters. We're last in the polls and it'll take a miracle to change that. But anyway, you were asking me about Hannah Roth.
I'm looking for her.
Why?
Oh, it's complicated. Queenie, you know, the Babka on the boat down
Sure,
in the...
everyone knows her.
Queenie asked me to look for Hannah, to find out if she's okay or not okay, I guess.
Why the hell would she be asking you?
Campaign business. I'm trying to get her to officially support Leia Uminska.
Ah, it's all starting to make sense.
Do you know Hannah?
She runs errands for merchants in Propast, does odd jobs for anyone willing to pay. She's helped me out a few times, deliveries mostly, and also... Well, that's how I know Hannah. But I don't know where she lives. I don't know who her friends are, I don't know how to get hold of her.
So, why...
She runs a gang, all homeless girls, the Dragonflies. They operate out of the underground here in Propast. They do odd jobs, legit jobs, but also other jobs.
Like crime?
Like crime, Zozo. Pickpocketing, fencing, smuggling, selling unlicensed dreams. Drugs. Keep an eye out for the dragonfly symbol, and the girl with short, pink hair and piercings. That'll be Hannah.
I appreciate it, Nella. I'm sorry about getting involved in your affairs last week.
Don't worry about it. You still haven't tried the pork sausages. The last batch was a bit iffy. There were complaints and also food poisoning, but I just received a new delivery and they smell much better this time around.
Right. Some other time, maybe.
I hope you find Hannah.
How do you feel about Reza and you splitting up?
I've tried not to think about our breakup. I've kept busy and emotionally distant, so that's probably not a great sign. I've tried. Oh, you know, up and down.
Well, that's understandable. It's a big change, a big decision. Don't rush anything.
I won't.
In our last session...
Last week.
Last week, you said you want to remember.
Right.
About what happened before the coma.
Yeah.
Is that still the case?
I haven't changed my mind. I need to go back before I can move forward. Yep.
Okay. Good. I think it's right of you to focus on remembering. I believe it will help you wake up.
Wake up? What do you mean? I am awake. Oh, wait, sorry, I'm getting a call.
Do you need to take it?
It's just Baruti, my campaign manager. I'm sure it can wait. Sorry about that. Where were we? What did you mean by waking up?
Are you sleeping well?
No, not really, no.
And why is that?
I dream. A lot. They're very vivid dreams. Lucid. Not like normal dreams at all.
Do you remember these dreams?
I think my dreams are important. If I talk about them, maybe Roman can help me figure them out. I'm not sure I want to share my dreams with Roman. They feel important, but private. I'll figure them out on my own. I'm not sure I want to share. I think my dreams are important. If I talk about them, maybe Roman can help me figure them out. I'm not sure I want to share my dreams with... I don't remember the details.
Didn't you just tell me they were lucid dreams?
I guess, yeah, but I don't remember any specific details, only fragments, and they're gone as soon as I wake.
Dreams are never just dreams. They can be mirrors, reflecting our darkest fears and deepest desires. They can provide us with clues to who we are. They can stir memories. But let's leave that for next week. Our time is up. Today was another step forward, Zoe. Regardless of what you do or do not remember. I want you to think about what I said. About working on your memories. About remembering. You really should write down your dreams, you know. It will help you remember.
I should head out. Leave you to your note-taking.
Always taking notes, that's me. See you next week, Zoe.
Same time, same place. You betcha.
I thought we agreed you wouldn't show up at my office. I am not comfortable with this. She just left, by the way. Hey, you probably passed her on the way in. She would have seen you.
I'm a ghost, Dr. Zelenka. People do not see me unless I let them. What have you learned?
Well, she wants to remember.
And will she?
I don't know. Eventually, probably.
You know what to do if she does.
You've made that very clear.
What else would you like to tell me today?
She's not sleeping well. It's her dreams. She used the words vivid and lucid. Of what she wouldn't say. I get the feeling she's not being forthcoming.
She lies to you.
More omitting the truth.
We pay you a great deal of money to make sure Ms. Castillo has no secrets.
I'll push. Next time.
In your professional opinion, is she starting to remember?
I don't think so. Not yet.
That is all. Thank you, Doctor.
How much longer will I need to do this?
Without us, you would have nothing. Do you not want it to continue? Until she remembers. Until then.
And if that never happens?
Then we terminate. Good day to you, Dr. Zelenka. I just paid the doctor a visit. He tells me she has her mind set on remembering what occurred last year. Yes, Zelenka does believe she will remember in time. There's another thing we just learned. She has vivid dreams, as you said she would. She would not tell the doctor anything about her dreams. She may be keeping secrets from him. If this is the case, he may be outlasting his usefulness. Sehr gut, Fräulein. I will contact you immediately if I hear anything else. I have ears in all places. The moment she remembers, we will know.
Sorry, I was with my therapist when you called earlier.
Hey, Sissy. No worries. Can we meet?
I'm not working today, so absolutely. Should I come by the campaign office?
Let's meet somewhere else. I'm by the river, right next to the memorial fountain in Prista Viste.
Yeah? Sure. When? Now?
Whenever you're available. I'll be there.
All right. See you soon.
Safety and security alone. Comply with all demands immediately. Do not resist. Do not question.
I think that's good enough for now, so call it a night. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy.